right. Whoa, you seen that? That was weird. But you know what that really was though, because that boy is vain. And he just wants to see himself on camera.
Yeah. Oh, I know. He was in my stories the other day.
Yeah. Oh, don't mind these. I'll explain. Mr. Anderson, take a seat. Red pill, blue pill, which one? I don't know where I'm going with this, but this endless classes just reminded me of that movie, and I ran a rabbit hole watching The Matrix. So yo, I did not think the movie was gonna mess with my mind again, but
it has.
It really messed with my mind. Like, I don't want to talk about it right now, but we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna lose you again. I'm gonna lose you. I'm talking about
very
it.
Lost.
You have to deal with it. All right. I'm just gonna, cause it's gonna rabbit hole. It's F with your mind.
Okay.
It was good. Was great. It's the Bridges from the 518. I got a burp. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Alysha.
And we back with hopefully don't say it again, because if I say it, then it messes it up.
Happy New Year, though.
Yeah. Well, it's New Year's Eve, technically.
Yeah,
so,
like,
I mean,
basically, we won't see you until next
year. If you download it, if you download Saturday, I guess it's Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's to you, I'm not getting drunk. I'm drinking coffee.
Sure.
Which, technically, we was trying to do a morning episode this morning. We could have did.
We could have, but we did not because we watched stuff.
We decided to do it. Yeah, we decided to do our homework and do our branch binging. So, shout out to us for
being productive.
Yeah, and trying to stick with a New Year's resolution that we don't really have. So
we're setting goals. It's the little things.
One step at a time. So let's get into our branch binging. Let's change the color. Remember, I changed the color on that.
There you go. Right. It's a good thing you remembered.
All right. So should we start with? Let's start with your No. Let's start with the motherfucking Matrix. All right.
Okay.
My analyst glasses, but they're not blue. Those just were fire as blue. Those just were.
I know you were so like, I really like those glasses. Ooh, I love those
the
glasses.
Angle, those just were popping. I'm getting them joints when I get my new glasses. So we finally watched the other hour and 15 minutes of the Matrix movie, Resurrections.
I fell asleep at the end. It's okay though.
Yeah, and it kind of.
He said it didn't matter, so I was like, okay.
Yeah.
He explained it to me, so.
And it kind of had me lost. I was like, wait, what just happened?
Yeah.
All right, so
I just would have been up asking questions, honestly.
Like I feel like I need to watch the movie again. Golly.
Why are you trying to break everything?
I don't know. Like was Mario my spring?
It's not like New Year, new set. So like relax, buddy.
All right. So anyways, a lot of people are trashing the movie right now. They're like bombing the hell.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
I understand. I don't understand the bombing, but I understand where people's thoughts are, because if you were someone brand new to the franchise, right? You've never seen it. Watching this movie would confuse you. You just would be nothing but confused.
No, I mean,
but I think that's exactly how we felt when we watched the first
one.
movie.
Yeah, because it created its own narrative,
right?
I guess. But that was a problem with the first one, is that people decided to make their own story of what they came from, or what the story they heard from the Matrix. But then that second one pretty much messed up the whole what everybody perceived of the movie. Man, I tell you, I ended down a rabbit hole of this. All right, so long story short, some people like it, some people didn't like it, but I was interested in the whole story of it. So I had to go back always to Animatrix. Now,
which I didn't even know was a thing. Number one.
Oh my gosh,
I really didn't.
I think I was more hyped about it because of commercials showing it, like the CGI, like, oh, they show like this looks like a video game when I was young. Because it came out like 2003, 2004, sometime around that. But so pretty much like the only parts that's really like interesting and needed to know is pretty much the first two stories, because they tell you how the Matrix leaded up. Long story short, it's pretty much iRobot without Will Smith. Okay, robot kills human's like, nah, I should be treated as such. I mean, they put the robot on trial. Robot's like, I was defending myself, and human's like, nah, you're a robot. You're made from man. You don't have rights to defend yourself. it's a long story. Pretty much, it shows how man versus machine started.
Right, how the war essentially started. Right.
So Matrix Resurrection is more on the storyline of, I guess, trying to figure out that binary of 0 and 1, that you can't have a 0 without a 1, or which is
okay. So it can't just be zeros.
Yeah, you can't. There can't be a good without an evil. There can't be a yin without a yang. You know, all that.
Okay.
So Neo can't be himself without his 1.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the 1. He's one of the ones.
Right.
But the 1 is actually 2.
Good Lord. Okay.
So his 1 is Trinity.
Okay.
Them together, whenever they have their power together, pretty much. Oh man, you're gonna get in that rabbit hole talk. No, I'm not gonna get that deep in it, but pretty much Neo had the code in him. Broke the code off to Agent Smith. Oh, now you're gonna get real to it. When Neo died, somehow he like transferred the code to Trinity. Somehow like that, so now they both have the code in them, and then they can, yeah, it's real,
right,
it's real, yeah, it's real.
When you explained it before, it almost made sense, and now you're re-explaining it, and now I don't understand.
I mean, I had too much coffee right now, so I'm kind of confused on.
You're
that was not accident. That was not intentional. It's fitting, but it definitely made sense. Wow, I don't know how I hit that. There was no pinky or anything, nowhere near that button. So yeah, it's interesting to watch if you're into the Matrix story. If you don't know the Matrix story, I feel like you need to watch a whole explanation of it, or do your own. Yeah, find an explanation first, and
or
then
at least watch
one.
At least watch 1 and 2 before you watch the third.
I think everybody just had more of an issue of that they didn't bring back original characters with Agent Smith and Morpheus.
Well, I do think that they missed the mark a little bit with explaining how like Morpheus was part of the third movie, but why they were different, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I feel like they should have led farther into that and explained that a little bit more, because Neo came back as himself. You know what I mean?
But did he come
Trinity
back
came back as himself. You know what I mean? Like they look
they had a DSI. They had a whole different face.
Well, I understand that, but I'm saying true character-wise, they came back as himself.
Oh,
so
okay.
It left a little bit like, even though those two representations of Morpheus and Agent Smith were there, because the physical characters weren't there, it was confusing.
But what they wrote into this movie, I got a burp. Goddamn. Excuse me. What they wrote into this one kind of explained what the purpose of Agent Smith and Morpheus. Well, they explain the purpose of them in this one, I guess, because it's not the same Matrix. It's like it's a copy of the original Matrix, but it with different faces, like new updated models, if you will. So that's why they have different faces. Same objective, which is to force Neo to become the one by forcing him to do the training, forcing him to run, forcing him to always be a push against the agents and everything. They have their same objective to do that, and they succeeded of somewhat restarting Neo, I guess.
I don't know.
Just watch the movie, all right?
You lost me. I'm lost.
So, yeah,
I'm lost.
Scale of laundry scale, what would you say that? What would you say?
I don't know.
Scale
I fell asleep. So and we had to watch it in 2 parts.
Well, we watched Spider-Man before that, so minus that.
Yeah.
Would you watch it straight through again? Because I feel like I got dry as hell once you see Jada in that bitch.
I mean, a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I did feel like I fell off a little bit.
Like, no one asked for Jada to be in that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I think they had to tie up.
We can find some other girl.
But that was kind of the point, like how they didn't have those other characters back, but they had her back, so it was a little bit weird.
Yeah, I all the callbacks. Misentanglement.
Right.
With her blind ass looking in the movie. All right. So what would you say? Probably a 3.5.
Okay.
I get 3.5. I'll watch it again now.
Okay, I'd watch it again, but like in the sequence, you know.
If we watch it again, I'll explain it more to you in that part. I guess a breakdown of like the analyst explaining shit, and the whole bullet time, and him, the reasoning why Neo and Trinity are the batteries for this Matrix.
Right.
But moving on. We went back on our backlog, and we finally watched.
Well, we didn't catch up, but like we checked one off the list.
Yeah. So, well, Shang-Chi was on there too, but I did that.
Right, but I didn't watch that, so that doesn't count.
Don't roll your eyes at me. Put your lip back in your mouth. Black Widow.
Yes.
Was good.
That was very good. I was attentive the entire time.
Yeah.
I was not distracted, and I like.
Man, you have to like make a testimony. Like I
Well,
was.
no, because you know how like sometimes when you're watching a movie, like
at home, especially at home.
Yeah, like you can easily just become distracted and just be like, it makes you think about something else, and then you get on your phone, and you're like, oh, let me look that up real quick. You know what I mean? Like,
I
didn't do that. Like, I didn't get to like I was very much invested in the storyline, so I thought it was very good. It was like nonstop action too, which I think was very important.
The jump scare actions on that, like, yo, it was straight pull you out. Cause like, okay, this is okay. She's doing little scene, little music in the background. Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, just as you thought that like things were calm.
It's like,
but can you imagine living?
Boom!
Can you imagine living a life like that, bro? No way.
I think the purpose of that is to always show that she's always in awareness because shit always just pops off around her, so it can always seem calm at one moment, but she's looking around, and then gunfire.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's
you know,
freaking wild.
So I give that. I would say that's a 4.5 for me.
That was really good.
Like I only did laundry because I was like, we got laundry over there.
Yeah, I was like, put that away. You're like, I'm trying to use the most of my time right now.
I gotta do the laundry scale. Like, come on, I gotta show that I have to be. I can't turn away. I didn't finish a bag of laundry because I had to sit back and finish watching a movie. That's a 4.5 for me, So this one, I feel like you'll put us a 5 on your scale right here. Clickbait. You're behind, but you finally watched it.
Yeah, so like I'm so late to the party. Like this has been out for like a while, and it just is something that like I haven't watched, and so I decided to watch it. It's only 8 episodes, but I binged it in 2 nights. Like I found the time.
Sure, it's gonna look crazy on the green screen. I'm sorry.
I made sure to find the time to finish this because. And I don't really know. I mean, the storyline in general is like crazy and the way that things were like opening up and then how they were rounding things out. But I also think that I enjoyed the way that the story was told, that not one episode was dry. And I thought it would be, especially when we were following.
Okay, wait. Can I hold you real quick?
Sure.
So I didn't watch it with her.
No, you did not.
And for you saying you thought it was going to be dry.
Yeah.
I caught a glimpse of it and Pia's haircut, and I said, oh, no, I'm not watching it with that haircut. So I said, I'll let you watch this. So I let her watch it all, and I decided to watch a too long didn't watch recap on YouTube. I'm mad I missed out.
It was good.
I'm mad I missed out.
It was really good. Like, and to go back to... I liked the way that the story was told because we were following different people throughout the entire 8 episodes. So every episode was about one individual, but it wasn't the retelling of what had happened leading up. It was a continuation of the person's story before and how the story moved forward, which I enjoyed because nothing's worse than, although I somewhat enjoy those stories too when they tell it from different points of view, so you get different views. It gets annoying and repetitive when you're seeing the same scene over and over and over. I don't
want to spoil it. So, if you didn't ever watch it, did not expect that fucking ending.
No,
because I thought it was gonna tie up.
I thought it was gonna tie up 2 episodes before.
Once you see the weed grow in the house, I was gonna tie up right there.
Yeah,
that was it. Like that fuck. This guy was being on some creep shit.
Mm-hmm.
Was being on some catfish shit. He had no life. He was being just someone.
I legit
who wanted some like.
I legit thought it was 17 other people.
Oh man,
in the whole series.
Because my recap only
had no idea.
The recap I watched was in 3 parts. Now I thought it was only 2 parts, and I watched part 1 and 2. I'm like, oh no, I'm like in here like clutching my invisible pearls watching part 2. So I'm like, nah, I gotta watch part 3. So as I'm watching part 3, I go in the house. He's like, oh, what you watching? No, I told him watching the recap, and they told us, oh, you suck.
Well, yeah. It's like,
so I'm like,
8 hours watching
I'm in the house now. I'm like sitting on the steps inside the house watching it. She's like, oh, I put my shoulder, watch. right. I'm like, oh, damn, though. Like, yo, I did not expect that.
No.
So I'm mad I missed out in real time whenever I was watching it.
Yeah,
because I wanted to be there along when everybody got mad at that ending, because that reveal I did not expect.
No,
Wait.
I didn't.
Oh shit!
That came out of nowhere, but I loved it because it I mean, nothing's worse, number one, than watching something bright. I mean, everybody always wants to try and figure out who it is. Nothing is better than when you think it's all these different people and you are so wrong and you're shocked that you're wrong.
I guess is that the red herring term. Like, I'm gonna have to Google it, and hopefully this video does not. Let me shut up.
Yeah, just stop saying that.
I'm gonna hopefully, I'm pretty sure that's a red herring term where you're like, someone alludes like they have all the evidence pointing towards them, but it's like, nah, I was just a distraction, baby.
Right.
It was an old lady with the hover round down the street the whole time.
The hover round.
And you would have got away with for some meddling kids. It'd be some shit like that.
Yeah.
For
sure.
That had a lot of that going on in the whole fucking show.
Yes.
Which, like,
it really just took you for a real ride, which I like.
So, if you don't give that shit a 5 out of 5 for the fact that you texted me a quarter to midnight while I was at work when we got the phone, like an hour and a half, I said good night and everything. I'm like, all right, we're in bed. And then when you text me at that late at night, I'm like, yo, is it emergency? Like, is somebody busting up? No, we're checking the cameras in the garage and shit. I'm not checking all the cameras in the house. Hear a distinct alarm go off on my phone. I'm like, I'm awake. What's happened? What's up? Like, oh my gosh, this show.
I didn't even realize what time it was at that point. Like, I was like, so much for going to bed early. Definitely didn't have it.
I have 2 episodes I have to watch before I go to bed. So 5 out of 5 for you?
Mm-hmm.
Golly. Yeah, that was
because sometimes it's hard to get into shows too.
I ain't gonna lie. No, when the wife walked up in the interrogation room with the 1 T, I'm like, oh, she guilty. Lock her ass up.
I was like,
and
she did it. She did it.
I
was like, we following the sister first and not the wife first. Yeah. The wife did it.
I mean, that bowl cut was annoying as hell to get through. That's why I couldn't watch it, because that shit was making me mad watching her haircut.
Nah, I told you she looks like Pearl from Steven Universe.
Steven Universe.
Cartoon Network. That's what it reminded me of.
Oh, hopefully I can be quick enough to edit that a little side by side. All right, let's go to our next. Let's think next thing on the list, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I find this little bit. Matter of fact, let's recap our little holidays. Yes. So, went to your parents first.
Okay, number one, I just need to start by saying the holidays are exhausting.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you're splitting it up.
Bro. It's exhausting, man. I'm
like, I was tired before I even got to the day.
Like, I feel so refreshed now it's over.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
A whole different person now it's over.
Tree is down. I can go back to living my real life.
I ain't never see a tree go down so fast in a branch household in my life. It said,
no, we don't need this tree.
It said 11:57 p.m. on December 25th. At least I was unpacking that bitch already. Just looking that shit down. I was like, yo, I ain't never. So the next day, that whole living room was different.
I needed to reclaim the living room again. It was wild.
Man, our cats destroyed our tree.
Yeah, our tree looks sad. Like, I was like, I can't keep looking at this. There's no ornaments left.
No. You would think somebody like snowboarded right into that tree mad hard. Like, or a parachuter came down, hit every fucking branch going down.
Broke it. Like, that's what our tree looked like. I was like, this is sad.
I've never experienced that with an animal before, so this is new for us. But yeah, so we made it through. It's very exhausting, but I got pretty much like spiked early with eggnog because I'm not a fan of eggnog.
You don't like it's a texture thing.
Oh my gosh, but I did it because it was alcohol. I was like, I can't waste it. At least you'll call me a punk bitch if I don't. If I waste it. See, so I was like, I'll drink it. So I'm glad I sat behind her drinking it because I was making so many faces. Like, like you ever like put on your tongue like I feel like you're like throwing it back. Like, I'm like, wow, put it back on my tongue every time.
I love eggnog, and Ryan's like, no.
So we're drinking like it's like 11 o'clock in the morning, probably.
Oh, it was early. It was early.
Holy, so I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the drink already, and we're watching this Snake Eyes movie. I am cracking up hysterically because I cannot keep it together of like my vision and what's going on in the movie.
You had no idea what was happening.
No, but that laughter drained me because I took a nap about for 45 minutes or an hour.
Yeah.
I woke up, the movie was going off. I'm like, oh, Snake Eyes in his suit already. Oh, okay. That was the whole explanation of why he got a suit. But went to my mom's after. That's a lot of noise. A lot quieter your mom's house.
Yeah.
When it's
I know, like, I just wanted to, like, nap at my mom's house.
Yeah. Well, our mom's house is noise because all boys there. Between me and my brothers.
It's so true because, like, it was so eerily quiet at my parents' house because, like, everybody was just, like, you know, real chill. Like, we didn't have a whole lot planned. You know what I mean? Like, it was very chill. And then we go to your house and your parents' house. And, like, I was, like...
Well, we had fun here. We played the cards game.
Yeah, at the end of the day. Yeah. But it was just like a more like chill time because we spent more time there because it's farther away for us.
Yes.
But then we went to your mom's house and it was so overly stimulating that at one point I had to walk into the kitchen because it was slightly quieter. I was like, I'm like really getting overwhelmed and overstimulated right now. I said I've never been like that before, ever. But there was so much happening and so much like just different
kids
things
running around.
Yes, I was like, I might need to go outside for some fresh air in a minute if I don't like move out of here.
It was a lot because I was like, wow, I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like counting like taking anxiety breaths and shit because I'm like, oh, it's a lot going on right now.
It's a lot. We got to do some fun stuff there. We play some games.
Play some Jack in the Box. Is it Jack in the Box games?
Jack in the Box, Jack Box.
You don't know Jack.
I don't know.
You don't know Jack. I'm sorry. I don't know why I say Jack in the Box all the time.
But it's called Jackbox TV.
Yeah. Jackbox Party Pack or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Fun game. Interesting game. What was the one question that had me cracking up was me and my brother's answers on there about the twins. Something you would expect twins in doing. And
wouldn't switch roles doing.
Y'all gotta lower the voices down now. There.
They don't even know what inside voices are. Let's be serious.
Yeah. Not tap on a window. No, because they're gonna come to the door. After we Parker come to the door first.
Yes.
Yes. Can you see me on the camera?
What? No, he's gonna be like, what?
Yo, hold on. Can we call a timeout? Is there a record scratch? I don't have a record scratch. Oh, okay.
You guys gotta be quiet out there.
You're way too loud. Was it Parker?
Yeah. Okay.
So I opened the door before we start recording. Right now, I just had a parent moment, and it's like,
shh, close the door.
Wow. See, I knew it was gonna be him coming back and forth.
No, it's Cam.
Oh. It'll be him next after that. Like, so I opened the door. And I said, "Can you get my headphones real quick or something like from upstairs?" And I go, "Parker." He goes, "What?" And I immediately had like, oh, apparently I was like, "Excuse me." He's like, "What?" I go, "Excuse me." He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." What?
It was the lower what that got me. I was like, he did not. I was like, he doesn't understand what his dad is trying to tell him right now.
When you hear the apology, you took it serious. Like, I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Motherfucker said, what? Look me dead in my eyes, man. Like, he's on my hot list right now, man.
Oh my god.
I'm hitting him with a Nerf dart.
Soon as I'm
recording tonight, I'm hitting him right in the back of the head with a Nerf dart.
That was hard not to laugh at from Indy.
That shit hurt. Yeah. That should be make you feel like you're not a parent when they be talking to you like that. Kids look like your friend or a roommate. You should be like, yo, don't talk to me like that, bro. I'll make you pay rent next month. Don't play with me like that. Don't. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Shit. What?
Refrigerating hot sauce.
Okay. Because so much phone screen on. Okay, stop refrigerating hot sauce. All right, so
now why do we have to stop refrigerating it? Because I've always refrigerated it, I believe.
It's not on the label.
That's true, but I don't think ketchup is either.
Yes, it is.
Is ketchup?
Yeah.
Well, then I know like people who don't put ketchup in the fridge.
Now, I don't know why. I don't know why I got this question, but I feel like people who refrigerate hot sauce. It says something about your character.
What does that say about your character?
Especially you're cold. You have an ice box.
What?
Like you're born with an Omarion variant.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
I don't know, cause I don't know. It says something about it though, man. Cause like it don't say on the label. So why are you putting it in the fridge?
I don't know, because somebody started it.
Who?
I have no idea. But then it just continued.
So the person who put that in the fridge must lie to you a lot.
Maybe.
No, I'm joking.
But I feel like you only do things your parents do. Now we didn't have hot sauce in my house.
So. Where did you see this hot sauce in the fridge?
Did your mom put hot sauce in the fridge?
No, it's on
somebody put hot sauce in the fridge and I was exposed to it.
Nah,
but we never had hot sauce as a kid.
That's what I was like, wait, hold on. But then I'm like, no, I never said. I was like, wait, ketchup's always on the countertop when you go to restaurants.
Yeah.
Goddamn people.
Because technically it doesn't need to be refrigerated, right?
What?
Because technically it doesn't need to be refrigerated, right?
No, ketchup only, I guess. Yeah, Mo. If it's in a glass container, like
that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Some
How
glass
does
containers.
glass
Listen,
have anything to do with?
Apparently, glass is a new shit. Glass jars is a new shit. Oh no, I feel there's a camera. I'm looking at you, Nolan. So, I don't know if you've seen the whole thing with like to preserve your strawberries longer, you put them in a glass jar now.
Okay.
Why is
glass jar? Is that like separating your bananas?
Is it you put it in water? No, you just put it in a glass jar.
Separating your bananas.
I don't know. I feel like separating bananas may help.
No, you're supposed to put like a wet paper towel or something around it.
Look at the stupid life hacks that we be seeing.
I know.
Like no one has the real fucking answers,
Look at us watching fucking BuzzFeed.
Why are we trying to preserve fruit for so damn long? Like
I don't know. Because
lower the price of fucking fruit.
Because I'm tired of going to the store and buying grapes, and then the grapes are gone in 24 hours.
You get your portion size first.
And then a week later, I go and buy grapes again, and the kids go, "We don't like grapes."
Yeah, that's true.
And then the grapes go bad. That's why we're looking for life hacks, how to keep fruit more preserved.
Listen, apparently, this glass jar is the root. So, glass jar, everything.
Basically.
I guarantee you, if I pull up a life hack on preserving fruit, grapes will be in a jar. Gift. I guarantee you.
I mean, I do feel like you're supposed to pull them off the stems to make them last longer.
I believe so. I don't know why I did it in the store for you anyways. Just snip them.
Yeah, it's too much work.
We got machines to cut weed trims perfectly fine. Why don't we have machines?
Well, it is a good point because like they pick blueberries. Why don't they pick grapes?
Yeah. It's being lazy now.
Why don't they do that? I have questions.
I don't know.
So you don't think people should refrigerate hot sauce then?
No, because this is something about your character. Yeah.
I don't think it says anything about your character.
Because you get angry quicker.
No, I don't believe that. Okay, but since we're on food facts, I feel like I need to bring this back.
So I need this for your weird food facts.
So what? Get out of here.
It's not over yet. Wait, it's not over yet.
You're so extra. Anyway. Stop. Get out of here with your nonsense.
I can't stop it. Okay. All right.
I found, ironically, a BuzzFeed website article on different, weird food facts that I should know. I'm not going to read all of them, but I'm going to read a couple that I thought were, interesting. And I feel like we've had this conversation, like why do we make things out of things that we would not normally eat?
Like what?
For instance, red food coloring is made from ground up insects. Why do we do this to ourselves? Do we need
insects?
Do we need the color red that bad? Do we need it that bad that we have to grind up insects?
I'm looking at your red vinyl. You need that dye, right?
But I don't eat this.
What else you gonna grind to make the color red? This ain't Minecraft. You gonna find some flowers?
You know what?
Actually, they do that in India. They grind up flowers.
So why aren't we smart in using flowers? Why we gotta use ground up insects?
Because we overcharge for flowers anyway. So we ain't fine.
But also, the same wax used for cars is found in fruit flavored snacks.
What snacks you talking about?
Like fruit snacks, gummy bears, gummy worms. Like that waxy coating they put on all of the food.
Ew.
It's the same. What is it called? Carabal, whatever. Carnauba, whatever. Carnauba wax, whatever it is.
I need you screenshots that so I can.
Right. So why do we do this?
Because this is America.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
Because this is America.
That's not a good enough. That is not enough. That is not a good enough reason in my book.
I'm get rid of this.
So those are my disturbing facts for food. So I mean, not that I eat a lot of gummy worms or gummy fruit flavored snacks, but now I'm really thinking about not eating those. If I can just go outside and lick my car every once in a while. After it's gotten a nice wax shine.
Yeah, who's just coat that with the same school?
It's fine. We'll just preserve it the same way.
You want the sheen from the same to my car sheen?
That nasty. Why do we do this? No, why do we do this to ourselves?
This weird shit like I access when I don't want no.
I just wanted to tell you.
Gummy worms don't work. Gummy bears. I don't want none of that nasty stuff now.
I just wanted to inform you.
We're looking car turtle wax.
I just needed you to know.
I didn't need to know. No. All right. So, do we have you talk before, or do you want to go?
No, go ahead.
All right. I guess I have to find a video for that one too. So there's a video. I don't know. I guess it's old.
How old is it? Like, when did this come out? And why is it resurfacing?
It's not too long. I want to say probably 2019 or maybe after Super Bowl it happened. Maybe.
Okay.
2020. Hopefully it's not 2020 because that'd be a weird moment too. So, but there was a video before that with Tom Brady pretty much kissing his oldest son or kissing. There was discussion about Tom Brady kissing his son on the lips and everything. Now the video we seen, like I seen that one before that was fine. It was like okay, a little peck on the lips, and that was fine. Now this one,
oh, there was multiple videos.
Yeah, but the original one that came out was just like showing like, oh, Tom Brady's kissing someone on the lips. That's weird. Like, oh, no,
okay,
it's not.
All
it's
right.
a little peck on the lips. It's not bad.
Like 5. Whatever.
Now,
okay.
Yeah, this was probably years back when the first one came out. Now a little peck on the lips is not bad. Like,
right, like okay, like he's your kid. Like, it's your kid, right? Like I'm not disturbed by that, right?
Yeah. But so all right, so I wish I could. Oh, I want to pull it up right now to just set it up, but I hate syncing up the audio with that because of pain in the ass when I edit. So maybe I'll summarize it here for the audio for the podcast, and then I'll pull the video for the YouTube. Fingers crossed. So pretty much Tom Brady's getting massage from his massage therapist, and his oldest son comes in the room and asks if he could check, I guess, the computer to see his Final Fantasy. Oh, I'm a nerd. His fantasy football team, see how they're doing and everything. So Tom Brady says,
I was wondering if I could check my fantasy team.
What do I get?
You already know, Jack. Everything comes at a cost, bud.
That was like a peck.
The second kiss shared by father and son prompted tweets from viewers using words like very disturbing and uncomfortably long.
That was like a peck. And like he comes back and it's almost like a full makeout for like a 2.3
It wasn't
seconds.
a makeout, but like it was like full like lips on lips for like 2 to 4 seconds, and then instantly I was a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like because like number one, like a kiss is a kiss, right?
Yes.
So like it's your son. Yes, you shouldn't be shamed, number one, to not kiss your kid on the lips. Because it's your kid and like it doesn't mean anything. But it was weird that he like was like, well, that was just a peck.
Yeah,
well,
that.
Damn right,
It's
because
that.
you can't make
It's
out
that.
with your child. That would be inappropriate.
Yes. It's the fact that you said that was like a peck, like it was his girlfriend or something like
right.
that.
Then it was like, oh, okay.
You're asking for a lot and
Right.
too much at the same time.
And it would have been one thing. It was like, you know, if he would have said like, that's it. And the kid came back and gave him a hug and a kiss. Like, okay.
No, yeah. I was looking at a hug and a kiss.
Right.
Like maybe kiss on cheek, hug. And then
Right. I love you, Dad. And like walks away.
Yes.
Totally get it. Then I would be like, oh, okay.
So
but like the longer kiss.
Wait, so did the
was
kid
weird.
oversell? Did the kid oversell?
I'm
maybe?
not sure.
There was a
Maybe
kid
there
reading
was
the room?
a misunderstanding.
The kid didn't read the room. Wait, so we're not blaming Tom now. We're blaming the kid.
I don't
kid
know,
said
but
some
I just
shit.
I don't know. I didn't know how to react originally.
Check his browser history on that computer because he's been watching some movies on there.
Because when you originally like introduced the video before you showed me, you're like, how do you feel about like your kid kissing you on the lips or like, and I was like, whatever, like that's not a big deal.
Yeah. As I said,
Whatever.
It's not fun
And then you showed me the video and like I got a little uncomfortable. And I was like,
when
I don't know if
kids
that's
went
like
longer.
a societal thing or if that's just like, ooh, like a little red flag went up there. Like, that got a little weird.
I don't know, man. It just got a little
We're
eerie.
also not like a kissy family, so maybe that's it too.
No, yeah.
Not that we don't kiss our kids, but like, you know what I mean?
don't-
Like
I don't
it's
go to
not
families where I don't do
right.
that.
We're not
I'm
like that with our families.
Why don't
So
you touching me, bro? If I don't, like, I
okay,
told you
relax.
Earlier. No, I told you earlier.
They're
I said,
your family. They have to
unwanted-
like touch you. Yes, they should be able to hug you, boo. Don't you
no,
dare!
but you saying that now you can't touch me now, bro.
I can touch you.
Stop it!
Mm.
I swear I'm a restraining order. But no, it's the thing about like unwanted touching. I can understand that when it's like don't touch somebody though that they don't want to be touched. That you don't know they don't want to be touched and everything. But kissing longer than I don't know.
That was just like a little bit like
A little jarring.
Yeah, it was a little bit like this. People do this. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me dial that back a little bit. Where'd I teach that? Because it wasn't here.
To each their own, I guess. Do the information as you will. You know what they say. Whatever.
I don't know. Check out the video and make your own judgment.
I'm hopefully link it and with the Karina Bobby. What if I can fix this damn blur to be happening on here? Maybe something with the lighting behind you. It's your head or something like causing a shadow. Seems like double shadow. All right. And on to the next thing, Bobby.
Sleepovers.
All right.
All of the things sleepovers. Why did we even have this conversation? You're like, nope, don't say anything, save it for the pod. I was like, okay, well, I have a lot of feelings right now.
Oh, it's because like I was out of the blue. Sleepover for my mom wanted to get the boys, and I'm like, wow, I'm usually shocked because usually, back in the day, it was me and my brother harassing my parents about sleeping over at our cousin's house, and then we got a discussion. And he was like,
because I said I guess I said. You said you never slept over at friend's house. And I said, I've only ever slept over at friend's house.
Like, okay, but I didn't really, it felt, it was a friend, but I mean, friend's house, but it was like right down the street sometimes or maybe at the hill. So I didn't really feel like I could sleep over. Like, I can walk home from here.
Yeah. I technically walked home too, but but I didn't, I spent the night at cousin's house, but like, it wasn't as like common because nobody lives here. Like everybody lives, so like everybody was staying the night, so it wasn't really a sleepover. It's like we were staying over at their house. It's different,
man. Okay, so I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, have I slept over at a friend's house before? I'm like, yeah, but a lot of my childhood was mainly harassing my parents to sleep over at my cousin's house, only because my cousin had our cousin had all the video game systems like we wanted to play, like N64, PlayStation, and all that. PS2 when it came out, PS3, all them before we had them and all that. So either sleeping upstairs at my cousin's house or sleeping next door at my cousin's house or down the street. Just want to go play games, and I was abusing it because I just want to play GTA 3 all the time. So either that or wrestling. But when I was like, have I slept at my friend's house before? I was like, yeah. But I feel like my mom made me stop for a while because there was a bad experience. Not really. When
she made you stop staying over at friend's house or stop sleeping over at people's house. I
guess
in general.
like during the school week, it was a bad idea.
Yes, well, typically not great.
Hey, listen,
school night, you got to get up for school the next morning.
I don't know how it even came about that I was able to sleep with his friends. And then, mind you, they live like all the way near like Hudson. So the drive from Hudson, the drive from Troy is probably like an hour and a half drive, maybe.
It's like an hour.
Or was it? No, it was Syracuse. It was near Syracuse.
That's like 2 hours away.
Yeah, it was in Syracuse. I'm sorry, not Hudson. It was near Syracuse. So yeah, we had to wake up like 4:30 in the morning just to get the road back to Troy at like 5:15.
Why would anybody want to do that?
Man,
as the mom, why would you want to do that?
I didn't pack my school uniform, so I had to my mom had to bring my school uniform to school before she went to work, so I had to get it at school when I got there. It was terrible planning. That I had to do French.
Whose idea was that? Like, you're skipping school, kid.
I don't know. I have no idea. Don't blame me. But when I was thinking about it, I'm like friend sleep. I'm like, let's sleepovers. Who have I friend wise? I have my friends that saying I have over before, Elijah and everything. But then it got me thinking about having a church sleepover. You ever have a church sleepover?
No, you asked me. You're like, have you ever had a church sleepover? I said, no. Why would I sleep over at a church, Ryan?
You like bat that shit down with the quick. It's like, no, because, fuck out of here, yo.
I'm asking you, you've slept over at friend's house, and you're like, no, but have you had a church sleepover? No,
you ever slept with Lord Jesus Christ? You ever slept
no, I have not.
Looking at you down and thing.
I've not had one of those. Sorry.
Nah, but all right. So first of all, I'm a Baptist and everything. I don't know how like batters, but so we had a church sleepover and everything.
Why a church sleepover? Like, what was it?
No.
Like, was it like a Sunday school bonding thing? Like, were we doing Bible study?
Like, really
what was happening?
But there was parents that slept over on the other side, so we got to sleep. No, actually, I'm sorry.
Chaperones?
No. Yeah, there were chaperones there. Of course, they're like,
well, so like the parents were chaperones.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
So originally, the layout was we're gonna sleep in the church, the
like the pews,
the pews and everything. We'll sleep under them and all that. If you sleep on top if you want. But the
why
floor,
would you sleep under
carpeted.
them?
I don't know if you want. You sleeping bag.
Why wouldn't you push them out of the way and sleep on the floor?
They're mounted to the floor.
You've been on I know, but there isn't there space behind the pews, like at the very end of the pews and the very front,
them or under them.
What about the big ass aisle in the middle?
You could if you want to. No, actually, no, you couldn't.
Why?
Because if you would go to the bathroom at night, they need a clear path to get to the bathroom.
Bro.
But wait,
okay.
let me.
All right. I'm trying to understand this one.
I never tell you this story. All right, so
you done lost me.
So the kids are sleeping on the right side of church. Like I said, you've been in my church or my mom's church. Parents up on the left side and everything. So lights were It's pretty much so you can hear
Okay,
everything.
number one, weird.
What?
Or chaperones should be spread out throughout the children. Go on.
Yo, can you not? This is why I was like, this is why I knew it was a sign to be dating a church girl. This is why I couldn't.
Oh my God.
So we're under the pew and everything. We're like laying across the pew, like, let me see your hand. So we're like, just like, oh, laying everything.
Okay,
it's like
number
like
one, this is weird.
it's right. I'm not asking.
Okay,
this, but
now
this is what she's,
question.
Like-
Like, you knew this girl?
yeah.
Like, and like you guys like had a crush on each other? Like, is that what was, or like this was like random? Like, she was like, I'm gonna take full advantage of the fact that we're sleeping at a church.
Yeah, we
together.
weren't dating yet, but after the sleepover, we started dating after the sleepover.
Okay.
So that's what pretty much happened.
So you guys weird handholds,
yeah,
not
so-
even real handholds.
yeah, it was
we're
like
just
really-
we're fingering with our hands.
Yeah, finger hands.
Awkwardly.
Now you
That's
say that.
weird.
Now you just made me really, really weird because I'm about to tell you that story.
Oh
now.
God. Okay, go ahead. Jesus Christ.
No, don't say that. That's an info. Shut the fuck up.
I'm just trying to mentally prepare myself right now for what you're about to tell me.
Oh shit! Oh man! All right, too much coffee. So we're like playing with hands and everything, right?
Okay.
And I hear is that a bat?
A bat?
A bat. A fucking bat's like flying mad low above the pews and everything.
Wow. Okay.
So it's like probably like 10 o'clock at night. So we had to wait for the custodian coming to the church and everything to try to get the bat out. He can't get the bat out because it's like way above, like a good 40 feet up near the ceiling.
You're not supposed to put a bat in the freezer when you catch it.
What?
Yeah.
Who the fuck?
I
put
read
a
that
bat?
somewhere.
Why I'm not Mr. Freeze? That's not gonna. I'm not grabbing a bat like put that bitch in the freezer.
I don't know. I think it puts them like hibernation. I don't really
Listen,
know.
my cousin was effective by putting a damn bat in the washing machine and letting that bitch drown. Okay, yeah, fix your face. You put in a freezer?
I don't know. I read it. I'll have
Drown
to look
that
it up.
bitch, bro.
Why? There was a real good reason.
So, anyways, long story short, we ended up sleeping on the cafeteria side. We moved everything over to the cafeteria side. Sleepover.
So you sleep on a hard ass floor. And
Yeah,
stuff. Okay.
cold hard ass floor. Dated a girl for like 2 months and that was it. But now we're gonna summarize that story about fingering and Jesus Christ because I went to the movie theater and having a whole over the pants fingering Passion Jesus Christ movie. Church story.
Wow.
Can I get a shout out?
So Jesus is literally being nailed to the cross, and you are over here over the pants fingering. What the fuck is wrong with you? You horn dog.
Oh, imagine using those words together though. Tell this story. So yes, gonna go on to the next topic.
Oh
now.
my gosh! Well, you said you hit a friend.
Oh my gosh! All right, so now we got that. I don't know.
This is why your mom said you couldn't have any sleepovers.
Nah, this I don't know. Oh, this is why this
Because you are disturbing.
No, this is because I was
Nobody
really,
wants you coming to their house for a sleepover.
It wasn't fucking me, bro. That was her. She put my hand. She put
start
my
some
hand
shit.
there. Fuck out of here. She put my hand there, yo. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yo, I cannot.
All right, so I don't know if I told you about this the time. My cousin Jimmy references it all the time because he was there and pretty much snitched on me. But I had a friend over because you can't have a friend over when your parents are at home from school and everything. No friends over till I get home from work and all that. Like by the time I get home, it's pretty much about time for bed. So
Okay, well, I mean, that wasn't a rule in my house, but we
must be nice.
But I
Shit.
think we just didn't. I don't know. Maybe we just didn't have friends over in general. Like we'd always go to. People didn't typically come to our house, even though our house was like the bigger house. We always went to their house. We always felt it was more fun, if that makes sense.
Must be nice. Must be nice. Well, so one time, pretty much I had one of the friends come over and everything. I was like, "Yo, come off my take my bus stop home. You don't live that far from me and everything. Just hang out. If my parents come over, just hide in bed and everything." No, actually, no. If my parents come over, you just go to the back door and everything. We'll just go on the side of the house and like the red fence and all that. Cool. Came over, and I'm like, all of a sudden, my cousin and aunt come over and all that. Oh shit! I'm like, friends, people over here. So you got get out of here. So I'm like, where's supposed to go? I'm like, going to bed. So like goes under the bed and everything, and then my cousin comes over. He's like looking for like a super soldier gun. I was like, I think it's under my bed. He goes, Mom, there's a white boy under the bed. Oh, yo, that's my friend. Yo, we just want to play a game, man. Let's want to have company over and everything. So my aunt starts calling my dad and shit. I'm like, bro, like, we're just playing a game and shit. There's a white boy under the bed. I was like, yo. So I ended up pretty much leaving. I went down to his house to go play Jet Set Gemini. And that was the day. God. I was like, yeah, I could have came over here in the first place all along. Like, I don't know why. So like, yeah, can't have friends over the house. Like, that's a terrible loophole because then people, unexpected guests come over and just piss on your whole day because someone play the game. Nope. Yeah, that's my story of having friends over. So like, no friends over because I don't want to be like, why are people under the bed and shit? It was just
so now Ryan says no friends.
Yeah, no friends over my house, yo. Don't go to my bed. Don't worry about something on my bed, yo.
Nobody can have friends over.
Yeah, so that's pretty much a reflection of my childhood of just hiding shit or just
oh my god, you're inappropriate.
Being a little freaky, a little angelic. What do you mean?
A little boo.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Was that my glasses? Yeah, something on my glasses. It's my hair.
Okay, so changing subjects. So, I saw this post on Facebook, actually, although it's originally from TikTok, I believe.
Rick Rock.
So, the headline is, TikToker admits that her paycheck is directly deposited into her man's account. And she says, he gives me an allowance of $100 a week.
What's her TikTok? What's the amount she gets on TikTok?
What?
What she get from what she say?
No, just her paycheck in general. Like, not her TikTok paycheck. We're talking about like her paycheck. So like she goes to work and after 2 weeks, her money, instead of being deposited into her account, is deposited into his account. And he gives her allowance of her money.
I mean, that's...
Bro, I mean, that's... My issue with it is...
Does she have a problem? Does she have a spending problem?
Right. So, okay. So I would understand. Maybe you have a spending problem. My problem is that her physical paycheck is deposited into his account, not into a joint account where he can, ensure that there isn't any overspending happening. But like I'm going to work. That's like me going to work. And I just handed you my paycheck and said, here.
Okay.
And then you turned around and said, okay, well, I'm going to give you like $50 this week.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
No,
I just find something very wrong with that. Me personally.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is there a reason why that? I wish we would have more exposure.
Right. And again, we can totally like.
Does she have a shopping problem?
Does
she have a credit problem and everything?
Are they trying to buy a house and she said he's better with money? Yeah. Like.
Because that's a problem with
is
internet,
he her husband, or is this just a man she's been dating for a month?
The people will tell you their answer, and then they want you to do more follow-up videos to give the explanation of why, for you to do more. They like want to pry into more of your life and everything. Such a weird little like.
I would not like hand over my paycheck to you unless there was like a good reason. Like there'd have to be a good reason. Like I want you. That's what I'm saying. Like I want if I handed you my paycheck, like there's a reason. Like I want you to hold on to this and put it in the savings account because I want this to be money that we don't touch until.
Well, can you allow me $50 every week?
Well, not even that, money? But I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take out the money that I know I need to live.
But can you do it?
Yes, I can do it.
Do
I do it?
Can you say that without smiling?
Yes.
No, you can't.
Because you're looking at me and smiling right now.
Can you do that?
Yes, I can do that.
Can you really do that without?
Without what?
Look at you dipping into it. Look, I'm not looking at you. You smile.
Yes, I could. Do I have? Do I have the craft
the cat button? Yeah. See. Yeah. See, I need a cat button.
Do I do a lot of reinvesting into business? Yes.
You see a deal or something, and going in. So. That's why I need a cat button.
I have a craft supply problem. I don't spend money on anything else. I can't remember the last time I bought myself clothes.
I know, yeah. It's literally been like...
Isn't that crazy?
Limited. Look, I bought this. Well, I didn't buy this. This was from like last Christmas. It's been my cost for mad long. And I've been just buying like Target graphic tees.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. I'm just a little kid when it comes to clothing. Just give me a graphic tee and some jeans.
I know. Well, now that I don't have to dress up, like, I'm just like, why do I need to go get new clothes? Like, this sweatshirt works.
Bro,
these yoga pants are perfect.
But I only put jeans on for podcast recording at home on Thursdays. Jeans.
Oh, I'm not wearing jeans.
I did unplug you.
You did unplug me.
We gotta move that wire. I'm moving this table down tomorrow, so maybe, most likely next week. Not maybe. This will be a little adjusted. where you won't see this little special guest door over here to the side.
Yeah.
Nobody's coming in here.
Except for our children speaking for no reason.
Popping their head in. Hopefully my green screen will be a little more crisp. Might do that tomorrow. Tighten that. But
yeah, so I don't know. Take with that what you will. So
listen, if I was financially illiterate, I would probably do something with it. If I give you my whole paycheck, I said, can you only give me $150 a week from my paycheck?
Okay.
You would feel like you have all my power and everything? Some sort of power over me?
I don't know that I'd feel like I have power over you.
Because what if she wants more? Did she explain if she wanted more, she could ask him more. If they came to agreeing to
right. No, I understand that. I understand what you're saying.
Sometimes, bro, it's too vague for people to pry into your personal life. That's what I understand. Like the transparency is semi-transparent, but just for you to be attention-seeking to get more information out of people. Like
yes,
for her
like you're only giving
that kind of personal information about her life and her financial problem or whatever she's going on financially, and then people are going to be chiming in and talk about it like we are now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to find a call for people to return to her page, just get more answers out. And it's going to
for sure. No. It's definitely like a clickbait type situation. I understand that. But, I mean, it does kind of raise up, because I'm sure there's plenty of people that live this way.
You die.
Because I remember, think about, like, even back in the day, there was a lot of women who were
bulletin board back in the day?
Yeah, like that back in the
MySpace?
day. That were giving like their paychecks to their husband because they were the ones paying the bills, quote unquote. You know what I mean?
You would never.
I wouldn't. I'd get a joint account before I was like, here, have all my money.
We've been married for how long? We still have a joint account.
I know, we keep saying that we're gonna do that.
I don't know. We just having a moment where we're like, oh man,
like we have to.
Yeah, we're like really down on our luck with finance. Knock on wood. Something wasn't here, right? Anyways,
this table.
It don't look too real, but it's from Walmart. It's from Mainstays.
No, this is from Amazon.
This is from
my desk.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I bought it this.
Yeah, you brought a desk that was too small.
I bought your replacement desk, bro.
It was littler though.
It's a replacement. It's a replacement. It could be nothing. No, I'm joking. So yeah, I'm just do some modeling in here. So New Year, New Year's Eve. I think in my 32 years being on this fucking planet, I have never went to a New Year's Eve party.
No, we don't go out.
Not about that. No, even before like being with you. I never was like, I'm going out tonight for New Year's.
I feel like I did something one time, but I feel like it was at a friend's house. We had a New Year's Eve party.
I'm about to say a friend's house, but never like going to like somewhere where you gotta pay a fee to get in. Did a sleepover, but never was somebody I'm paying a fee.
Yeah, no, not even like to go like no, nope.
It's just something about when it's too much. Leaving like this call back the Christmas thing. It's like something about when it's too much stimulation. Sometimes you're not aware of your surrounding. It's overwhelming for me. Fucking anxiety.
Well, that too.
Listen, we already tried the anxiety with CBD and going to haunted houses. I never tried it on New Year's Eve. Maybe it's different for 33. Maybe it's different for 33. I don't know. Just go somewhere. It's a little
everybody needs to just stay their asses inside.
This year, yes.
Well, Marion's outside, so y'all can't be out.
Omni-Man strain out here flying around, fucking shit up, like with no fucking, like, fucks given. We gotta stay inside. This omnipotent strain is not for the shits.
No.
I hate that we have a new strain every 3 months now.
Well, yes.
This is
and
annoying.
They go, hey, come get this new shot. I'm sorry, what?
And it's so.
How many times are you gonna stick me?
The CD fucking C. I'm doing so many F-bombs tonight. CDC is annoying me with the new quarantine date every damn 6 months. 14 days quarantine, 10 days quarantine,
and now it's 5.
Now we're 5 days if you're vaccinated. So I mean, if you're vaccinated and you want to be out and about, you got 5 days.
I mean, I guess it's still 5 days off of work, but I mean, I don't know if that's really
I don't know. Jobs are getting real flexible and weird with this whole leniency of COVID time off and everything. They want to say 1 minute if you're sick, stay home, But if you're gonna call out sick, you better give me 18 reasons why. Like, you sure you can't make it in? How about you do like 4 hours?
Can
maybe?
you work 4 hours possibly?
Please, like you come in for 4 hours and I'll come in for like no, bro. Like these jobs still their bullshit though. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Like the employment problem where they still their bullshit. I don't know why she's still on camera. Anyway, like
so
right
unnecessary. There's no garbage over here either. Just threw it across the table.
God damn, get off me. All right.
Okay, I have one more story.
Oh, it'll be a food fact. But get out of here. Bro.
No, it's not a food fact. Okay, so final topic of the night. So I came across this on Reddit, and I'm not going to read the title because I want to just read the story, if that makes sense. Okay, so my wife and I have been together since high school, so similar to us. We are now in our mid-30s.
Did I write this?
No, you didn't.
When
we were 16.
Yo, what's the user's name? It's probably mine.
No. When we were 16, she let me take some sexy Polaroids of her, which I was very appreciative of. I still have the Polaroids and sometimes look at them from time to time. Lately, we've been in the process of moving. A friend of ours was helping us pack up our hall closet and happened upon the box containing the pictures. The pictures were very obviously from high school because my wife had dyed hair and she hasn't had since. My friend called me a creep and a pedo for having pictures of an underage girl.
My boy.
What do you think?
My boy.
So what do you think? Okay, so what do you think of that?
Of what?
Is it weird? Is it weird to still have pictures of your wife when she was that young of an age?
I think it's might be weird on a level of like you shouldn't be doing that at that age anyways.
Okay.
Because considered child
Maybe.
porn for both.
No,
levels,
but they were both 16.
It's still considered child porn.
How is it still considered
Because
if we were both 16?
Because if someone gets a hold of that, it's considered child porn.
Yes, that for them.
Okay, but it's still your possession of it. You made the content on your own. Someone gets a hold of it. You are soliciting pictures of a minor. You took pictures of this.
Even if
you're going down too.
Even if the person in that picture is no longer a minor.
Yeah. It's a real crime, bro.
So is it wrong for him to still have those pictures? They're of his wife.
Yeah, bro. Put that shit in your Google Drive, my G.
So your response is fucking hide it. Get rid of the Polaroids.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Well, no. Also, get rid of it, because.
Well, I just think too, like
how old is he now? When
they're in their mid-30s.
Oh yeah, get rid of that, bro. You looking real creepy now.
Like to me, it's a little bit weird. Like I understand like why you'd still have them because like it reminds you of a memory, so I understand. But at the same time, like your wife's body does not look like that anymore.
You're not getting that back.
And I hope that you are not still looking at those pictures of her when she was 16
and
getting turned on
because you're still fantasizing about this child.
Right?
Yeah. See, prepubescent bodies and everything, and it's a turn on for you.
That's a little weird.
It's weird.
That's the part
a weird
that's
thing
weird.
now. Because now if you want your wife to look this way and everything, and she doesn't, they're gonna see somebody who looks as kind of matches up. Nope, get out of here, sir.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Burn
sir.
those pictures.
I didn't even see if there was any like
put it
comments
on your Google Drive. Put a password on that bitch and look at that when you're like on vacation alone by yourself. I don't know. I don't know. Go somewhere. Get out of here. Why are you making nasty stories up before we close this shit?
I don't know. It just was something that really piqued my interest because I thought it was something that we very much could relate to because we've known each other.
Yo, you know how free? You know how much money you gotta spend to mind your own fucking business? None. Mind your business, bro. Nosy ass friend.
I don't understand why they. But again, they could have been out. Like
No.
they might not have been like.
I don't
It might
care.
not have been a closed container, and they were like, "Whoa, wait a second."
Keep that sick thought you have about me to yourself, and don't ever bring it up that you've seen those pictures. You know, it's my wife.
Yeah.
Why are you even mentioning it?
Also, why do people go to Reddit to? I mean, I guess it's like the same thing for why people. No, but why do people go and ask questions like this?
Same way people go to Facebook, extra people for dentist recommendations. So what are you talking about?
But like, I would believe someone on a dentist recommendation, right? Because like that's that's something you've had experience with. But I don't know if I want to go to the internet and say, hey, I have these sexy nudes of my wife when she was 16.
I think you get more
what do you think I should do?
validity over the fact that someone has like upvote arrows, or if they get like awards, and more like it has to do on sort of merit system of that.
I guess like I understand more of the stories like Today I Fucked Up, like those stories, like that's meant to be entertaining, even though they're pretty fucked up stories. But it's meant specifically for an entertainment value. It's not asking you experience. Like, what was the story we read that we were both dying over because we kept reading the updates? It was somebody was in a hospital for what? What the hell happened? Something was in their butt.
Was it a light bulb or something like that? It was a Reddit story we came across.
Yes, and we kept reading edits.
Wow.
I can't even remember.
It was like 7 edits on there.
Yes,
yeah,
it was like 7 updates. Like, bro, you
Update
just
7.
What should I do? Go to the fucking hospital, stupid.
Yeah, it came to the point of us like, why do people go look for the internet for answers on things?
For medical advice.
I don't understand it. It really frustrates me, bro. Like, people still do it on Facebook all the time.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I'm okay if you want to ask me, like, who I go to or who my kids go to for pediatrician, right? Because you want someone that, like, you know, people have gone to and have experience and can vouch for those doctors. But don't ask me about if you should have anal sex.
Yeah.
Like, don't ask me.
Guys,
that.
I bought KY Loop tonight.
Do you think I should?
Try something weird. Do you think I should try it?
Ask my opinion.
They're like, you don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, so what's going on? Exactly. So you think I should try? You're posting this all on Facebook for somebody to know that you're getting freaky with your own self?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's wild.
You're gonna get freaky in your own on your own time. So all right.
The more you know.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I had that one. I just said it more earlier this week. So New Year's Eve. I'm trying to get to that. Yeah, I was doing nothing about that. Actually, now I think about it, we did.
Yeah, you said it. You were talking about it.
So I guess we had nothing else.
No, that wraps it up. We had a lot. We had a lot to cover, but we did it pretty efficiently, I think.
Hopefully.
So here's to the new year of being even more efficient.
Yeah. Hopefully. Be consistent. Put a mask on. Let's end this fucking Omni-Man strain, Omarion variant, whatever.
Yeah, let's get out of this Panasonic already.
Like, it's been 2 years, man. 2 fucking years. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of around looking like I'm about to rob a bank every store I go to. I never thought we would get this point in our life where we're still wearing masks.
I didn't think so either.
Oh well.
On to 2022. I got nothing else.
Wow.
That's a reminder that you need to go to bed.
Damn, it definitely is. All right. Anyways, you got anything else over there?
No, I do not.
All right, we gotta go. Balls dropping. So at this point,
just one ball bone.
Ball is dropping. I said ball is dropping, but it came
balls
out.
Dropping.
No.
Whose balls are
ball dropping? Is dropping. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know, 1 ball. And they should do 2 balls on that. Like, honestly, 2 balls. Let's slide out a pole.
Ew.